Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Hazel Bulubisi and with me here I have my two best friends. And yes, we're here to talk about our friendship, and it's a long distance because we're all in different locations. It's been so long since we were back together. I hope you stay and you enjoy. If you do like the video, like it and make sure you subscribe if you've not subscribed. So I'll let them introduce themselves, starting from this side.
Hi everyone, my name is Miriam. I am based in Nairobi, Canada, and I am.
I thought you said Canada.
Oh, Canada.
To Canada.
Nairobi, Canada. And I am a businesswoman. I'm a social media marketing consultant, and I am a retailer. And I also have a YouTube channel that talks all about entrepreneurship and social media marketing. And my YouTube channel is Miriam Ombwe.
Yes, so make sure you follow her.
Yeah.
And follow all her accounts on Instagram. As she said, she's a retailer, so she sells. Oh, you should check her page for Mima Boots. I really like it.
Yeah, Mima Closet.
Yes. Yes, Mima Closet, Mima Intimate.
Yes, Mima
and
Intimate
Mima
for all your
Consultancy.
lingerie needs.
Oh.
Yes.
And Mima Consultancy for all your business needs.
See, get a woman who does everything.
Amen.
Secure the bag.
Secure the bag. Secure the bag. Atakulipia fare. Atakupeleka mahali. No. Canada. She'll take you.
Wow. Hey. Okay, on to the next one.
My name is Charmaine. I'm a lawyer by profession. I can't even take this seriously.
Okay, sorry.
My name is Charmaine. I'm a lawyer by profession. I'm based in New York.
Ukitaka visa ndio hiyo.
Passport.
Oh, yeah.
No visa, just marry her, then you get a free
Oh, yeah.
green card.
But I currently work for an NGO. And yeah, I've not been in Nairobi in a long time, but I'm glad to be here with my friends. I don't have any YouTube, so you can just follow my Instagram. It's CT Snow.
You're trying to build an audience.
I'm trying to follow.
For your NGO.
Anyway, yes, do make sure to check out their pages. And yes, we're going to start. So as I said, today we're talking about our friendship, how long we've been friends, and how we've made it last so long, even with being so far away from each other. Should I have introduced myself? I already said my name anyway. And yeah, as you know, if you've been following, I'm a student currently, still studying. I study in Rome in my 5th year of med school. Let's hope that I manage to finish.
You will. You don't have a
What do you mean
choice.
that you
Yeah, okay, yeah, for sure. I don't have a choice. I'll finish and become a doctor.
Amen.
Yeah, so anyway, let's get into talking about our friendship. So I'll start with how would you define friendship in your own words? Who do you want? Who
That's
wants to
such a
start?
hard.
I know it's
I
a hard
think
question.
no one. Is
but
there like one
It's a-
single definition? I don't think there's one.
Yeah,
Single.
there's no single. That's why I said in your own words.
Oh, okay.
I don't have words.
Okay. What do you want me to say in your own sentence?
It's like
In your own language?
I think always like people I could be free with, because it's like there's very people you could be just yourself with.
That's true.
For me, it's like but that for me it doesn't
Okay,
count because
What
I'm
doesn't
just
count?
being free because I'm just like this with everyone. I mean, not okay.
Not everyone. Then.
Okay,
It's
true.
really everyone.
It's just you guys.
Oh, thanks. That's the sweetest thing she's
She's
ever
never told us.
It's so true. Please, Hazel, do not edit that part out. That is the only sweet thing you'll ever hear from her. Hey, don't edit that out.
Okay. Yes.
For me, friendship is just a bond among friends. Shared among friends, yeah. Yeah,
That's it.
that's it. I'm not sweet
Okay.
like Charmaine.
Wow. I don't know. I guess for me, friendship is a lot. Because they always say you don't choose your family, but you can choose your friends. And the family you get to choose. And as she said, I think they're the only people you can be really open with without thinking about judgment, how they'll judge me. Or they're the only ones who accept you for who you are. Like, you don't have to change.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I guess, yeah, in the long run, I mean, your friend is just someone who feels like home, you know? When I'm with them, I don't have to worry about anything. Or like if I have a problem, I'm sure it's someone I can turn to and they'll support me regardless of what. Even if like for me, the way I decided to start a channel, they still support me all the way. So I think, yeah, friendship encompasses all those things. Of course, it's not always beds and roses. Is it beds and roses? Roses and...
Beds and roses.
Please.
Beds and roses.
What is it called?
I just saw beds and roses.
Such a bed of roses.
Yes, thank you. At least how she helps
Unajua
me.
Linda Nsubira.
Kwani mimi sikusikia tu kwenda Nsubira. Anyway, yes, it's not a bed of roses, but yeah, I think the more you go through stuff together, the more you conquer everything. Yeah, so I'd say I think it's just someone you're able to live through life with and who's able to support you in your highs and lows.
True.
Yeah.
Yes. So
I agree.
next, how long have we been friends? Who wants to answer that?
I don't remember. It was like Bapo.
But
no?
you guys
us
knew
we've
each
been
other.
actually since class 1.
Yeah, we were
in the
since.
same
Oh,
school.
yeah.
Let me tell you how we became friends.
How did we become friends? I don't even remember.
Okay, we used to talk, but of course
What
I've always
about
been the
kids?
quiet kid.
Yeah.
But then I remember on her birthday, it was in class 3. And I remember I knew it was her birthday, and I went home and told her, hey, tomorrow is Shamin's birthday, we have to buy her a gift. So we went to the supermarket to look for a gift.
Oh,
And that's the only person I've ever bought a gift to. Primary.
Yeah.
So I bought
Did
her a
Shamin
gift.
ever pay a gift?
No.
Of course.
No, actually she has.
Ah.
But older now.
When we
not
were
last year,
older.
2019, she bought me 2
Oh.
dresses.
Yeah.
Shamin, you've never bought me a gift.
Do I even know your birthday?
Do I know yours?
So we're even.
Oh, yeah, true. When is your birthday?
You must sort out on camera, please. So yeah, I bought her that gift, and I never thought about it. And yeah, it was her birthday, and so of course, when we're kids, when it's your birthday, you're the special kid. Everyone wants to be your friend. But then when I remember we became really close, I can't remember which class it was, but it was just a random day. Then she told me, you're my best friend. I was like, whoa. Like I melted at that moment. No one has ever told me that. I was like, this is the best thing anyone has ever told me.
Look at me. Why is she dying? I just don't know.
I know it sounds so stupid, but for me it was such a big deal. I was like, wow. I felt like, wow, I'm the chosen one. I don't know. It was just, I don't know how to explain that feeling. And then, because I think I never had a best, I don't even think I knew what a best friend was. But ever since she told me that, I think that's when we became friends. So now I also started telling everyone, Shamin is my best friend. And yeah, that's how we've been friends for all these years.
And then how do we know Miriam? Like, I met you in church.
In church,
Miriam.
we met Miriam.
That's a shocker. Who?
Miriam is the best out of all of us.
Yeah.
Spiritual life.
Hey, Jehovah Christ is my Lord and Savior. In fact, it's a shocker I met you in church. When you say shocker, do you mean you were in church? Okay, but we met in church, but I don't remember. I think
it was class 8.
But we only become close. Like we used to see each other. She has a twin, so she used to dress the same with her twin. We used to be like, these twins wear the same dresses.
We never used to wear.
There were white dresses like this. You guys used to come with white dresses like this.
Me, I don't remember.
I don't remember.
Me, I remember.
Yeah, she really liked us.
Anyway, yeah, we met
became
in
close
groups.
in class 8.
Yeah.
We became close in groups.
Before, like maybe when before we went for the camp.
Oh, before we went,
Yeah,
but it was
that
class
whole
8. Yeah, it was
that
class
whole year
8.
was when we became close. Like
We've been
13.
friends for
Oh
long.
yeah, so like we knew each other, but we were
Class
not.
8 was
Yeah,
2013.
Then we went for the actual camp is
7
when
years.
12, 13.
Wow.
Yeah.
We went for the actual camp is when we were like,
Me, I was 13.
me, I was 13 as well.
Oh,
No, then I was 12.
14.
Yeah, because you're 90?
6.
Okay.
Hey, I'm telling everyone my age. Ooh.
Wait, what do you mean then you were 13?
No, Hash is 95.
Me, I'm
Yes,
95.
then you were 14.
When I was 14 in class 8.
Sindio.
When
Because
was
me,
repeat class?
I finished when I was 12 though.
Eh?
No,
You guys,
13.
your math
Okay.
is off. You finished when you were 13. You finished.
I remember I
When I
joined
was 14.
high school when I was 13.
How did you join high school
From
at
1
13?
I was 13.
Then you turned 14 that year.
And me?
Really?
You turned 14 when
Maybe,
you were in
probably.
class 8 and then you turned 15 in Form 1.
Oh,
Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
anyway guys, I'm the smarter in math here.
The
Yeah.
business
Yeah,
consultancy,
to
you
be
know.
honest, I haven't done math for how long? It's
Hey
been more than
guys,
5
I'm a
years.
bishop, but it's
Anyway, yeah, so yeah, that's how we became friends, I guess. Yeah, so
Yeah.
school and church with all of us.
Yeah.
And yeah, I guess for me it was really nice because I felt under, because you know me, I'm the quiet girl, they're the loud ones, so I'm always just there with I'm only loud when I'm with them.
Yeah, that's actually true. Whenever you introduce somebody who's
True.
not us, she's like quiet. I'm like, what's wrong with this girl? Why
Very
can she
quiet.
talk?
Yeah.
What an embarrassment.
To be honest, I don't even know, like I can't say what happens, I don't know, it just
Yeah.
automatically
Like,
happens. I can't
yeah.
really point and say this is
She
what
just so
happens.
quiet.
Yeah. Yeah, so that's how we became friends. Mary Bobs, I can't remember. I'm really trying to remember.
I think it was ropes.
I know it was ropes, but I'm trying to remember the particular.
Specific.
I don't know. I don't
We
think
just came back from
it was-
ropes so close. I don't know what
I
happened in
think
that
we were in
camp.
that big tent.
Oh, we were in the big tent.
We were in the big tent.
Yeah, we were.
All together?
Ropes,
Yes,
yeah.
yes, we were in the
And
same
we were
tent.
sleeping next to each other in Wanjiru.
And Shiro,
Yeah.
yeah, you're right.
Yeah, so that's
Yeah.
how we became
And then we came
close.
back with just like,
came.
I wrote
Yeah.
it, yeah. That's when we became close.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's pretty much it. I've been close ever since. Like, I think if there are two people who know everything about me, it's these two.
Yeah.
Plus Shinina.
So if you've sent some messages,
Yeah, I think they know
We've seen
everything,
it.
everything.
we have seen the messages.
Okay. I know this. Okay, I wrote how did we make it. I guess how our friendship has been so far. But I guess that we should explain in the sense that one, we didn't say we all live in different continents,
Yeah.
so we only get to see each other like once a year as per now. For Charmaine, we don't
It's
see her
like once
every
in 3 years.
And I feel like even me, it's going to be like that as soon as I finish school.
Mm.
Yeah. So how did we make it last? First, let me say it's not communication because Miriam is the worst.
Miriam, it doesn't
communicator.
even. You can message her today. She'll respond
She'll
a
reply
month,
1 month
later. She'll be
It's
like,
good. It's good that you have said that.
Hey-
No.
hey,
It's good that
babe.
you have said that so that I send this to other people who complain, so that I show them it's not that I
only
don't
me.
like you.
this is your proof.
It's just,
You're using this as
so
proof.
sad.
Yeah.
What if in that moment I need your love and you just
So you
don't
tell
reply?
me, "Hi, I need your love," and
Aye,
of course,
please.
Then I
No.
can see you online and you're not responding to my message.
Miriam, let me tell you, she's a good friend when you're next to her.
True. I don't. Let me tell you, I don't do well with long distance relationships. If my partner was to ever leave the country,
It's
That's the
about-
end of the relationship.
yeah, it's
Ooh.
at
Oh,
CG
yes.
going
So
for
tough.
work or something. You know, it's good to know yourself. I don't do well with long distance, but you know that
Can
I
I
love
ask
you.
why?
Is it a communication issue?
Yeah,
Or
like
what is
first
it?
of all, I don't enjoy texting at
But
all.
call,
But you can
even me,
call.
I need texting. Like
I
when
don't like
Charmaine
phone
called
calls, I
each
don't
Yeah,
other.
we call each
text.
other
Oh, you
and just
don't like
talk.
calls?
You, Charmaine,
don't like
you don't
calls?
call me.
Hey, ask
You
me.
never pick up my phone
But
call.
you never
Let's
pick
start
up
there.
phone calls.
Hazel, let me tell you. So
Okay,
this
but
Hazel
there's only
called
one
me.
she picked, and I was
Do you
so
know
amused.
she was at a hiya, you've picked
Yeah,
up.
because I wasn't expecting her to pick her phone.
She never picks
I
Yeah,
it.
she
know.
never picks her phone.
I don't like calls, I don't like text.
Yeah, so when she picks, it's like, wow, it's a privilege.
But you guys know that I love you.
Yeah,
I mean,
we know,
that's
but
what it
sometimes
is.
you want to feel the love
Yeah.
from. through
I
a
can't
phone
promise
call.
that I'll work on it because
She's not
Yeah,
going
that
to work
one,
on it.
yeah, she
It's
won't
just how
really
she
know.
is.
anyway, when you come back, at least.
Yeah, but that's one point I
Yeah,
want to
she'll
put
look
across.
for you.
That's one thing I really like about. That's the one thing I really like about Mira, and I think it's my favorite thing about her. When you come home, she'll make a point of actually coming to see you. It's not like those friends say, I'll see you, I'll call you, but you'll never hear from them. If you don't make the effort, they won't. But
Yeah.
her, she keeps her word. Because let me give the example of the last time. Let me tell you, I'd gone to the salon. I switched off my. Let me tell you, she's such a nice friend. She called me on
I'm a nice
Instagram,
everybody.
Zero. A
I
nice friend.
actually.
She called me CG where it wasn't.
I called her
going through.
everywhere, including Instagram.
Yeah. So I reach home, I'm like, shit. Because I knew, oops, I shouldn't have cast on YouTube, sorry.
Mm-hmm.
Because I knew she was coming, but like, I don't know why. I didn't have data that day. I don't know what happened. Yeah, so like I reach you're telling me you left. So you know I went to
got
scold the watching because I'm like, what do you mean you didn't open for her the gate?
Yeah,
I was so
got it.
upset.
Yeah, then I went.
Yeah.
Then she called me, then I came back.
But you see, I called her like 5 times. She was not picking as
Because I was
usual.
driving.
Okay. But
I was
then
driving
I was
back
panicking because I'm like,
home.
now she's annoyed at me. I'm such a bad friend. Like I was panicking in there.
No, but imagine I wasn't annoyed because I know it's not intentional.
Yeah, but you see, she was. Imagine she turned. She was on the bypass. She turned to come back and see
You
me.
see,
Avoid
Shami.
me. Yeah, so she's a nice friend. That's what I like about her. She
Yeah,
keeps her
so
word.
me not texting or Shami, stop looking at me. So me not texting or calling, at least I compensate on your back.
True.
Shamin, even today I called you and we had a talk.
Look at that side eye.
Shamin. Shamin.
What talk?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, she called me today.
You see?
I'd forgotten.
You see?
Yes.
So I'm a good friend when you guys are around. But yeah, so
So
how
in
do
short-
you then make it work? Because clearly for me
Ah,
it's
that is a
nothing.
question.
With Bida, we just
Mm.
we just understand. You know, friends, you have
Yeah,
to
you have to
understand
understand,
in
okay.
nature. So
And
we
now
just
for you
understand.
too.
As
Plus
we
we have
talk.
calls all the time.
Yeah. So sorry,
Like
Miriam.
Yeah.
I don't care.
Like if I'm
As in,
oh,
you're
so you
saying-
don't care about us?
No, I do, but as in, I'm not
As we have
missing out on anything.
Hey, you are a lot.
A lot.
You
You hear the
so
updates like
same.
after.
Live updates, yeah,
you
like-
hear them like after Zimeshaisha.
Okay.
Like if I'm
true.
stressed about
Yeah.
school, I'll call her. She'll listen. If she goes on a date and she has a funny date, she'll call me. We'll
Yeah.
talk for like 2 hours.
You know,
Yeah.
Kenya doesn't have Wi-Fi everywhere.
That's tell me you don't have Wi-Fi in your house.
No, we have Wi-Fi in the house, but still at the mall.
What are you doing?
So what are you calling?
At
Yeah,
night?
really.
Guys, it's not at night. You don't call me at night.
We call each
you.
other at night. My
Shaman,
time
don't
is
call
at
me.
night.
Shaman,
Your
can you
time.
keep quiet first of all?
That's when she's here.
Was it in this video we said she calls people at 7 a.m.?
But that's when she's in Kenya.
Shaman should not
But
know.
at least I call you a rise and shine. I'm always your rise and shine.
Is that like please you call at night?
Yeah.
So I
At least.
doesn't
Yeah,
call.
She's not
during
calling in the
day, I'm
morning.
busy.
Shaman writes me an email and I'll respond.
You put in your calendar.
Yeah,
Calendar me in.
I'll respond. But anyway, okay, fine. I'll try
Yes.
FaceTime.
Just don't lie. Just it's okay. We know you how you are.
That's how I've said I'll try. It's not a promise.
Yeah, but anyway, I guess what are the points though? How our friendship has stayed for long? Yes, for us we have phone calls.
Yeah.
With Miriam, she always makes a point of seeing us.
When you come, so
When she
that's
went
when
around.
3 years.
Yeah, and we always catch up during that time. Like
Yeah.
we catch up on everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And get up to speed with everyone's life, where the struggles were, where the happiness was, and where we hit our
Please
life
note that you said
milestones.
where the struggles are, where the happiness.
Excuse me. She'll just say.
Oh my God.
No, please take note of that.
Auntie,
Where the struggles are,
I
where
was
the
just
happiness.
saying. I was saying. Yeah,
There's
so-
a reason why. There's a reason why, and it's true because we share happiness. Yeah.
both of us share happiness. Yeah, so I think that's how we make it work. So yeah, how would you advise a group of friends or girlfriends who don't necessarily get the time to see each other all the time, are busy all, because now I think we're at an age where we're all busy with our lives, we're all trying to figure out our careers, or even if we figured it out, you're busy. It's not like when we were 13, we were all chilling. You just say, let's come, and we all come together. It's not like that anymore.
Yeah.
Now we are adults, we have responsibilities, we have, deadlines to keep up with, things to sort out. So how would you advise a group of friends who have been growing up together to continue being together and not let their friendship die or stray far away from each other?
I think I'd say one, just understand each other.
Mm.
Like the way they understand that. Me not calling them doesn't mean that I love them any less.
True.
But yeah, understand each other and know how the other person shows love and care. So, for instance, like for me, as much as we don't really talk when they are away, at least I know if there's something wrong and I need to talk, I can talk to them, and vice versa. And when they come back, it's not like, we haven't talked for like 3 months and it's really awkward. We didn't talk because I suck at communication, but that doesn't mean that we're not friends. So like now when we meet, it's wow, let's continue from where we left off. So I just think understanding each other, because not everyone is going to put in the same effort. There are people who are really terrible at long distance, like me. But yeah, just as long as you're committed to the friendship and you have genuine friends, then yeah, that's it.
Yeah, I think I'd emphasize the point on understanding because for me it really took long, forever for me to understand this whole Mary Bobs issue. I remember I used to
Sometimes you used to be so
Shami.
angry.
I'm like, what's wrong with her? Why am I not?
Auntie, what have I done to her?
Because I'm a person. It's true.
She feels it.
Yeah, I feel so bad because I'm a person who, for me, how my love language is quality time.
Yeah.
And okay, that one doesn't matter in this situation, but yeah, quality time. So I feel like even if I'm far, I'd want to talk to you and know how your life is and know how. And you see, for Mary Bobs, I used to try. I'm like, I call this girl, she doesn't pick. I text her, she doesn't reply. You see her Instagram, she's having fun, but she's on her phone. So why can't you just take 5 minutes to reply? But it had to take me a long time to actually understand.
Yeah, she used to text you even more than I used to text you.
Yeah.
Because maybe just like I get to the program very quickly. I'm just like, okay, cool.
And me, I'm those ones who, as much before, right now, I think I'm also like that. Like, I'm just like, you know what? It's my life. It's your life. Everyone has their own life.
Yeah.
But before, I used to be like, why are you not loving me? Or why am I not loving you the right way? You know? So
okay, but then also that's an important point because for so many it's acts of service. So if I'll do something like acts of service for my friends any day, any time. But now quality time, I'm okay not seeing my friends for 2 years, and like I'm very much okay. Or even us not talking for like 5 months. That won't affect me. But then that doesn't mean that I shouldn't put in effort if that's your love language.
I guess
so. If now quality time, then I know that quality time is your love language. Then that means if I talk to you once in 2 months, then I should try once a month. I'm not saying every day, but once a month. I get you.
Yeah, and because you see now the point of where I said I liked it because when I come home, I know you always make time to see me, so that I feel like it compensated, like I understood. Like it took me to understand, but I finally understood and accepted. So I think, to add on to the point of understanding, you also have to accept. Because not everyone is like you. That took me forever. And not everyone has the time to be on the phone. You know, it's not like me, okay, I'm in the hospital, I'm busy, but I'll always make time to text you back or stuff like that. Yeah. But you see, someone else is busy and they have other... They prioritize other things. So that's something I think, it's a really important point to understand and accept and just know your friends for how they are and just learn the dynamics of how you make it work. Yeah.
For me, it's like, I think one thing that has stood out for me in our friendship has been, we've always been in such different stages in our lives. Like we're the same age, almost going the same motions of life in terms of like uni and stuff. But in terms of like the nitty gritty, we're all going through such different things, and we've always been so, almost always, been so, like we just get each other. Like sometimes you don't have to voice what you're going through. Sometimes like somebody's be like, oh, she's quiet because of this, or like she's behaving like this because of this, or she's distant this time because she's dealing with 1, 2, 3, or she won't tell you this part of her life right now, but in 3 months she'll come back and tell you this is what was going on, and we're just like, okay, that's fine, we get it, we're good, let's move on.
True. That's right. And I think it's taken us a long time to get to that point.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Oh my god, definitely.
Yeah. True.
But
okay, what is the importance of female friendships? Who wants to start? Should I start? I can say I discovered the importance of female friendships last year.
Sorry. Why?
Do you really want her to answer that question?
Because to be honest, in Nairobi, my closest friends have always been guys. At the end of the day, you need your female friends. And then, for me, it was hard because one, Mary Bobs was here, yes. I hadn't talked to her for so long, so she didn't know what was going on in my life. Charmaine was in New York. I mean, we talked about it so far because there's a time I actually talked to her asking her if I had done the right thing. And I think that's when she realized, hey, this girl has a problem.
Yeah.
Because she was like, are you okay? And I'm like, oh, I don't know, because I never as much as I'm an emotional person, I'll be the best friend, I'll listen to your problems and give you advice. But when it comes to myself, I know what is the right thing to do, but it takes me so long to actually get to that point.
Yeah.
So I think that's when I realized, even these people who I call my closest friends, the male ones, I mean, yes, they're my closest friends, but to some extent I feel like there's some things they do not understand. And you know, that's the point where you need your female friends. So I had, as I said, Miriam here who had no idea what was going on. Then there was Charmaine, then there was Shinina again who was abroad. So it was hard because I was like, okay, even Shinina was busy at that time, so we had not really caught up on stuff. And I realized it's hard to not have female friends. I'd really advise every girl, however much you have your squad and you have your guys, you always need that female friend to just make sure, to keep you sane, to make sure first you're making the right decisions, to make sure you're not, how do I put it? Like, because I feel like there are some things, you know, you'll go through and you don't even realize you're doing them, and even the others don't. But then when you talk to a female friend, they're like, hey, they give you another perspective of things, and you're like, hey, yeah. You know, I hadn't looked at it in this way. Yeah, so I feel like having female friends is important. That year I really learned. And I think like now that's when I've really tried. I know as much as I don't talk to them a lot, I've really, now I'm trying to keep that bond because I'm like, I need these people in my life. Without them, I'll probably go crazy. Yeah, so I think, I don't know what I can say more about it without making it sound bad, not having female friends. Or, yeah, I don't know. You can add.
I think like you were saying, like guys, I think guys handle friendships in a very different way. Guys' friendships are a bit more easygoing, and female friendships, I'm not trying to like generalize, but mostly female friendships have more depth. There's a lot more depth that goes into it, especially if you have like a solid group of friends, because you could have friends that are just like buddies, but like your actual friends, there's a lot of depth that comes with it. And I think that depth does not give you that perspective that you're saying.
I guess so. I agree with your point, but I still feel like also guys have really close relationship, and that's where the problem comes in. Because you'll think your homeboys with this homie, but you realize their loyalty always is to the guy.
It's always to the guy.
And that took me so long to learn. That one.
But why are women like that? Because guys are not like that. Why are we the ones who are always like, well, if we have like a guy friend, you'll notice the women are still loyal to the guy friend. But if it's vice versa, it doesn't happen.
Yeah, that took me a long, because I remember even when this is a story for another day, but yeah, I was talking to my therapist. And, you know, she looked at me and she told me, you know, guys won't see this thing the way you're seeing it.
Exactly.
For them, for them, they are seeing it like, we're friends, we're all buddies. You know, they're not seeing your pain. Yeah. They're not understanding. Or even if they're seeing it, it's like, I don't know, like it's not as deep to them the way it's as deep to you. I really don't get it also. So for them, they're like, yeah. For them, they'll say, oh, yeah, their loyalty lies to you, but their actions are very different. You're like, okay. No. Yeah, so I think, it's important to have female friends.
Yeah. I agree.
No.
Okay, yeah, because the message anyway, just have female friends, the sisters that you never had, even if you have a sister. Female friends will play a role in your life that no guy can play. The things you tell a female friend that, trust me, your guy friend won't understand. And there's also a form of intimacy that's shared among female friends that you can't share with guy friends. So have female friends. They're very important and healthy.
Yes, and I think even the same for guys. I think you have to have your own circle of men. Because I think even for them, there are things we don't understand as women.
For sure.
Yeah, so I'd what is the word?
Advice.
Not advice. Advocate. I'd advocate for everyone. However much you have your squad, you always have to know. I mean, it doesn't have to be a big squad. Like you see, these are my closest two friends. They're the ones who know everything about me. So yeah, you actually have to, let me say, have your two people that you know can talk to. If you're a guy, you have your two guy friends who you know, whatever goes wrong, I know this guy will always be there for me. And even for a girl, it's good to have those two female friends who will stand for you no matter what.
True.
So I think, how can you wrap up about friendship? I don't know. What?
I feel like don't be afraid to put in the work. It's like a two-way thing. Yes, so of course Miriam always slacks, but she also puts in the when she's able to.
Anyway, at the end of the day, said I'm a good friend, so that's what matters.
Yeah, we have our own. I mean, friendships there's no one linear way to have good friendships. So each friendship is unique in its own way, and we make it work our own way. And someone else will be like, "This is a weird friendship, but it works for us."
Yeah. I think, yeah, mine, I feel like I'll repeat, as she said, friendship is a two-way thing. Don't expect me to keep up looking for you if you're not looking for me. Maybe I've reached a point I'm just like, no, for you, you keep up with me. There's a difference. But there's
What do you feel attacked?
you can't. No, let me say, okay, even if we're in Kenya, I'm looking for you. You say, we'll meet. You never show up. Or we'll meet. You say we'll meet. You never call. Or you're like, I'll call you back. Nothing.
Or like you call them and they're like, yeah. They sound happy and optimistic. Then you're like, that's it.
Yeah, but they never say. So I always say friendship. However much people say, oh, we're busy, what? But I'm like, even me, I'm busy. It's not like I'm just sad. But I take the time out to check on you. So if you're not doing the same for me, why should I put that effort as well?
Oh, and don't be afraid to lose friends. It's part of growth.
Oh yeah.
There's so many who are not my friends anymore, and it's not painful for me.
Exactly. Like your circle continues getting
smaller and smaller.
It's fine. It's quality.
That's true. I used to struggle with that, but now I've learned.
I'm like, I have one friend. Cool. That's
and that's okay. Like one of my close friends has 3 friends, and
that's the best. I may think as long as you have 2 people you can turn to, you're fine.
The other thing also, just give room for friendships in as much as you've been disappointed in the past, because friendship teaches you how to care for someone else apart from yourself, how to love and accept love. So there are things friends teach you that are very, very vital for your life. So give room, allow yourself to be vulnerable, and just accept love from people who are not your family.
Yes, it's hard, but you should do it.
Not smart.
Fine. That's the smartest thing you said all day.
Oh yeah, Nelson Mandela.
Okay, let's wrap up.
The battery's done.
Thank you for joining us. I hope you learned a thing or two on this. And please subscribe again if you haven't. And continue following us, or rather following me, and keeping up with all the talks that will be there. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.